Good morning to my dear children. Today we are going to start with history. Lesson number 7, India during the Maurya period. Now children, as we have studied before, do you remember the point? Now point to be remember. The Greek emperor that invaded India. Who was he? Alexander. Emperor Alexander. Place of Alexandria is that? Place of Alexander is that Babylon, which is situated in today's Iraq. Maurya Empire was founded by Chandragupta Maurya. Seleucus Nictor, ambassador who stayed at Chandragupta's court. Who was Seleucus Nictor? An Alexandra army general. The book written by Megasthenes Indica. Chandragupta's son Bindusara. Bindusara's son Ashoka. Bindusara's son Ashoka. Ashoka, deeply moved by the bloodshed at Kalinga war, Ashoka vowed never to wage war after Kalinga due to the bloodshed. Okay children, now we have recalled all the points to be remembered. Now we are going to study about Emperor Ashoka's work for the spread of religion, public welfare activities, administration during the Maurya period. Okay. Emperor Ashoka works for the spread of religion. Ashoka had embraced Buddhism. He had convinced the third religious council on Buddhism at Patliputra. Ashoka sent his own son Mahendra and daughter Sanghamitra to Sri Lanka for the spread of Buddhism. Emperor Ashoka has embraced which religion? Buddhism. The third religious council on Buddhism was held at Patliputra. To whom Ashoka has sent to spread Buddhism in Sri Lanka? He sent his own son Mahendra and daughter Sanghamitra. Okay children, till here. He also sent Bauddha bhikkhus to West Asia and Central Asia for spreading Buddhism. He also built many stupas. Stupas means a dome-shaped building erected at a Buddhist shrine, means a temple of Buddha. Viharas means where the monk gets shelter to stay. To whom did Emperor Ashoka send to West Asia and Central Asia for spreading Buddhism? He sent Bauddha bhikkhus. Okay, what he has built? Many stupas and viharas. Okay. Public welfare activities. Emperor Ashoka laid stress on the creation of facilities for the welfare of the people. For example, he made provisions for free medicines and medical treatment for people as well as for animals. He built many roads and planted trees for shades on both sides of the roads. He dug well and built dharamshalas. Administration during the Maurya period. Patliputra was the capital of the Maurya Empire. For the sake of administrative convenience, the empire was divided into 4 regions, each with its own capital. Eastern region, Toshali, that is Odisha. Western region, Ujjaini, that is Madhya Pradesh. Southern region, that is Swarnagiri, Kanakgiri in Karnataka. Fourth, northern region, Takshashila, which is in Pakistan. There was a council of ministers which advised the king in matters of administration. There were many officers working at different levels. There was an efficient intelligence service which kept an eye on the administration and on the movement of the enemies. Now let's revise. The emperor was divided into 4 administrative divisions. A Mantri Parishad or the Council of Ministers advised the king. The administration was conducted with the help of officials and efficient intelligence service. And what about public welfare activities? Emperor Ashoka worked for the welfare of the people. And what had he made? A provision for free medicine and medical treatment for the people as well as animal. He also built roads and planted trees on both the sides. He also built dharamshalas and dug well for water for the convenience of the traveler, the people who travel the place. Okay. Hope children you understand this much. Okay. Now let's start. Life of the people during the Maurya period, art and literature. How was the life of the people of Maurya period? During Maurya period, people depend on agriculture, trade and other occupation flourished, productions of glazed pottery and shipbuilding were large-scale industry. Many functions were held and festivals were celebrating. How was the life? They were doing agriculture production and which was given very great importance. Trade and other occupation had also prospered well. There were many occupations like carving and engraving on ivory, weaving and dyeing cloth, and metalwork. Black glazed pottery were also produced. Shipbuilding was carried out on a large scale. In metalwork, the technology of making articles of other metal as well as those of iron had developed. Different festivals and functions were celebrated in village and town. Dance and music concerts were a part of entertainment. Wrestling bouts and chariots races were popular, so we are boarded games and chess. Chess was called Ashtapad. What was the name of the chess? The game Ashtapad. Do you know? The official seal of the Government of India is based on the capital or pillar head of Ashoka pillar at Sarnath. The Ashoka pillar has 4 lions on a horizontal strip. Below each lion there is a wheel or chakra. We can view only one of these chakras at a time. There is a horse on one side and a bull on the other side of the chakra. Similarly, on the side that is not in a view, on the seal, there is an elephant and a lion on either side of the chakra. Can you see, children? Art and literature. During the period of Emperor Ashoka, the art of rock sculpture was promoted. The pillars erected by Ashoka are excellent specimens of Indian culture. There are excellent carving of animals like the lion, elephant, bull on these pillars. The chakra or the wheel on the Ashoka pillar at Sarnath has a place of honor. The chakra or a wheel on Ashoka pillar at Sarnath has a place of honor on the Indian national flag. Children, you can see in a non-national flag the chakra is given 24 wheels of blue color. The pillar has lion on all 4 sides, but only 3 are visible from the front. This is the official seal of the Government of India. Today, even Indian government use this official seal of Ashoka, the 4-headed lion. The cave sculpture at Barabar Hills carved during the period of Ashoka are well known. These caves are in Bihar. They are the oldest cave sculptures in India. The cave sculpture at Barabara Hills carved during whose period? Ashoka are well known. Where are these caves? In the place Bihar. They are the oldest cave sculptures in India. Okay. After the death of Emperor Ashoka, the Maurya Empire began to decline. After the Mauryas, many new states and some empires also emerged in India. The Maurya Empire was the largest empire in ancient India. Now children, till here what we have studied: the Mauryan administration, life of the people, art and literature, and the decline of Maurya Empire. Now the empire was divided into how many sections for the administration purpose? 4. What was held? A Mantri Parishad, or a council of ministers who advised the king. Administration was conducted with the help of official and efficient intelligence service. How was the life of the people? Mostly depend on agriculture. Even they have flourished trade and other occupation, clay pottery and shipbuilding. Shipbuilding was the large-scale industries. They celebrate many functions, held festivals and celebrate together. Even wrestling, race and board game like Ashtapadda were popular means of recreation. Art and literature, the rock-cut cave promoted during Emperor Ashoka. Dharmachakra wheel on Ashoka pillar at Sarnath. Hope you understand this much, children. Thank you.